Going back to a previous conversation, I know we have to go back to you, but
No, it's fine.
aren't you supposed to know how to farm?
I didn't say farm.
But I mean, like, it starts in the garden, though. No, like you just have to know how to
Reel that all the way
that's funny.
back.
That's funny. Farming is different from gardening.
Like you're not cultivating agriculture.
I'm talking about like
Let's put in a peonies. Like that's what he's talking about.
Oh,
like,
that was amazing.
what the hell? You're fucked.
yielding something. It's all the same. What are you talking?
Yo, just remember.
You're with me with this or not?
Yo, when I shoot back, just remember what he did right now.
Yo, and I'm trying to get you to dig yourself out of this, and you're not doing it.
Just remember what he did. All right, cool.
My perspective may differ from yours.
That's how you redeem yourself.
Thank you.
That's how you redeem yourself.
That's how-
Now let's get it all in perspective.
I gotta get
Bahamba.
Let me go.
Everybody, come on. Make sure your
let's get
phone's
it
on
all in
silent.
perspective.
Yo, I'm going to murder your game this week, eh? Because I put a couple of new ones on the board still. I'm going to murder your game this week.
Pause.
What?
I like that.
Okay, from that perspective, I see what you're talking about.
This guy's going heavy on the perspectives. Eh?
Heavy on the perspectives. Priya, touch me now. Touch me now. Touch me now. I know it's your birthday, bro, but
It's okay.
anytime it's a clash, Bun comes out, dog. Trust me, like I show up.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like
What?
this one's really hard to top.
Not to interrupt you.
Like
Come on. Don't do me like that, yo. I'm trying to get better, man.
it's
I'm trying to get
it's
better.
like an automatic laugh. Like
I'm really trying to get better.
And this one, come on, man. Fuck. God,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
like it's over already. Like I don't even have to play another
Actually,
one. It's
Priya,
just-
sorry.
it's
Okay,
just done.
I have to play one more just so Priya knows that I have this on deck because I don't know. I get too excited sometimes. Wait, you saying wait for it?
Yes.
All right, all right.
Oh, what
all
the
right,
fuck?
All right.
Yes.
This guy's got some Punjabi MC.
Anyways.
Damn. God damn.
You know
okay.
what? That just gave me an idea. I didn't even think that far
I
into
just
it.
gave myself an idea.
I want to get a board.
Oh man.
Yo, mic up, man. Come on. Yo, this
go.
guy's out here like.
Oh, we're really doing this?
Yeah,
I thought
for
we
real,
I
for real.
thought we were going to take the shot. We take the shot with the mic. Like, I'm going to take the shot.
Whatever. Anyways.
go.
SUP forever, baby.
There's a
You already
reason
know.
that we have these shots in our hands. We don't typically drink on air, but it's SB's birthday, so everybody put a happy birthday in the comments. That's the least you can do for us.
Minimum.
Shout out SB on his birthday, yo.
Toast to
Yeah.
life.
More
Bruh.
life, more life.
There we go. Cheers.
I don't even know what is this? Some Tokyo. What do we say? Is it Japanese whiskey or something? Yeah, it's all right still. Woo. It's all right still.
Only going up this year.
It's got a little
Yeah.
kick. It's got a little kick. It's
You
smooth.
know,
It's got a little kick.
actually, you know who gave that to me?
My voice is gonna be gone.
Corey
whenever it's
Kareem. Shout out Corey Kareem.
Shout
out Corey
That was
Kareem.
courtesy of him.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're saying that still.
No hate, no malice.
Go check that episode. Go check that episode. That was a
Hey,
classic.
what was that one even called? I don't even remember.
Am I missing something?
Nah, so what was that episode called?
Yeah.
What's the story, Corey?
Only going up this year.
Trust me,
I
that
was
was a
neutral.
sick
I was
one.
neutral. And then the Jamaican just ganged up on my man
Yo.
here.
Yeah, like,
A bunch of those clips are on you on
It almost
Instagram
felt-
and
almo-
TikTok, I believe.
There's
Go
only
find
3
some
of them,
those.
but it felt like it was a 10-on-1 or something.
I like
lie?
the Bayesian clapback was good though. The Bayesian clapback was good.
The week after.
Yeah, what happened? What happened? You guys ain't claiming that, eh? Boop, boop, boop. That was my favorite part. I love that shit, yo.
Only going up this year.
love it here, man.
But yes, for those who don't know, we go by what should we call ourselves? The SUP crew, I guess. We in it?
It's funny because I was just typing to the wife and I was just like, yeah, the SUP crew.
Yeah, eh?
You guys like crew?
Squad. I don't know.
I like squad still. Even unit. I like unit.
Gang,
too.
gang, gang, gang. You know what we need next? Our own handshake.
We're going to go that far?
Only going up this year.
Buddy, that's how far we go back though. From those like days when
Before handshakes.
kids were out here creating their own handshakes and stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of kids though, I think we're gonna get to some kid chatter later.
Oh, boy.
We have quite a few things to get to, but I'm not sure how we're gonna get there. But we'll figure it out.
Nothing
We'll
to
figure
it
it
but to
out.
do it, man. Let's go.
Only going up this year.
I don't think it's ever been that planned.
First things first though, we gotta acknowledge the jacket, bro. The fit. What's up with that?
Yeah, bro.
This guy walks into the room on some Playboy shit, some
man.
like Fat
I'm like,
Joe
bro, I'm like,
vibe.
are you coming from the fight? Are you going to the fight? I'm
Who
like,
is this guy?
Yo.
Who is this guy? Who is this guy? What is that? Who made that? Who's the designer?
One of one, eh?
Is he Toronto based? Like, who's this guy? Like, what's up?
Nah, he is Toronto based.
Toronto based.
Yeah. Let me get Jamil's last name up here real quick.
Govey's like that, bro.
That's what he wanted. So
There it is.
It's like I had like a good idea of what I wanted, right?
Yeah.
What I wanted to get done, what I wanted to like, what I envisioned, and he was just able to put it together really well. So shout out Jamil Russell. If anybody wants to get something designed or put together,
Yo, look at this guy. I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, look at this guy. Yo.
I didn't even see that.
Yo, so that's custom? That's your...
Everything.
You know what's amazing?
Yeah.
I would never think that would be your vision.
But what did you...
Even the colors and everything?
Everything.
What
Everything.
was the theme?
The main concept of everything was I want to start wearing my own stuff. And I wanted the experience of learning how to do it.
Right.
And then shout out Kited, bro. And shout out Bun.
Let's go fly.
Shout out First King. Because these guys are out and about and I'm with them that day. I had the idea of the hoodie already, but I didn't know how to execute on it. And these guys were looking for some fabric. Bun's like, yo, why don't you just get a scarf made today? And I think he just casually said it. I don't think he thought I was going to actually go ahead and do it.
You're the one. You're the one.
Yeah, that same day I picked the fabric. We went to the spot to go get it made and I already dropped it in. After that, and I guess shout out to 505 too.
I was going to say, shout out 505
Saba,
inventory
Sarah,
too.
thank you. I ended up getting them to make the scarf. And then I took my daughter there. Then she picked out her colors and what she wanted done. She got her own thing made. And I just started to like, I want them to be involved in little things that I do.
Yeah.
But my whole main thing was, Canadian weather is so unpredictable. Right? Like for those of, we got so many different viewers still.
Yeah.
Like all over the world. But it's snowing.
And listeners, shout out everybody in Netherlands listening.
Exactly. It might be hot tomorrow. Like super pluses and the minuses. But I wanted a fur on the hood. I don't know what it was. Like you see that in certain jackets. I wanted to put that together. That was where it all started.
Yeah.
And then I run in winter too. And then when I wear that gear, I like the thumb thing where you put in the
that's one of
thumbs.
the sickest parts right there for like just.
So I wanted to incorporate that. And there's just like little things that started to come together. Like gold's my favorite color.
Yeah.
So
What about the lining?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask next.
So again, shout out to Jamil, man. Like we went together and he's explaining everything to me.
Is it happy faces? I can't see.
Yo, it is, man.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, be happy.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's my vibe. Like I feel like the energy's there for it. So everything was just chosen and I wanted it to be the way that it is, from the zippers to everything, man. But he was able to put it together really well. He made a lot of suggestions. I haven't even dropped some of the stuff that I could do with this thing. I'll do that like after the break or something like that, just to keep everyone guessing. But no, it came together really well, man. So it was just an experience altogether and just rocking your own stuff, man. Yeah.
it's sick, yo.
Trust
Like
me.
sick.
Thank you. I appreciate
Very
that.
much.
Like from this guy walked in, I was like,
individual.
yo.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
I
I
appreciate that.
You too, sir.
Sir.
Yeah.
Each one of us reacted when we saw you walk in the room. We're like,
I'm telling this guy to go back and change. Like, what are you doing?
You know what the funny thing is? Because more times when I'm on here, you know,
Real bad man.
I like to rap. You always see me with like a Toronto something,
Yeah.
a Rexdale something,
Yeah.
you know,
Big up
Asian
bands.
something. Like, so I was like, let me fall back a bit, put on some a little clean, a little sophisticated, simple. And I love cardigans. So I drew for the cardigan. And on top of that, I'm a little bit of in transition right now, so I don't have complete access to the crib. So, you know, I couldn't exactly go through the whole wardrobe and get as clean as I would want. So
you want to talk about it a little bit? I don't know.
we can speak on it.
I mean, before we get there, my apologies again. We've yet to do actual introductions.
Wow, we might digress.
Exactly. Man, I should hit the. Oh, I was right here. This guy over here goes by the name of SB the Student. He sits to my right for anybody listening. The guy who's speaking after him,
Holla.
Face, big him up every time. And behind the scenes, we got Knots, Zealous. Go find him on the internet. Keep him booked.
Keep him busy.
You done know. And right beside me to my left, yo, I don't know who was Pree and who today, but somehow she came in here and I was like, yo, or I mean, she pointed it out first. Why are we wearing the same colors, yo?
I don't know, man.
What? I don't know, but you smiled when you heard the sound of it, all right?
Anyways, man.
You don't know.
Let's keep it moving.
And I go by the name
I also don't
of...
know why that happens. I really don't. Doesn't make any sense.
I think it sets the energy.
Yeah. Fair.
I go by the name of Bun. You can find me on Instagram at wha'SUP Bun. But yeah, how's that going, yo? So you want let the people know?
Yeah,
so transition?
A little bit of a transition. Looking to sell the crib, make a new home for me and my family.
Only going up this year.
Yeah,
That's dope.
bigger and better. That's the plan.
Couple more bedrooms,
couple more bedrooms,
bigger
couple more
driveway,
closets, more room for my clothes, detergent. You know what I mean? You know, need that stock.
That's stockpile.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Man's firing shots early. Man's firing shots early, huh?
Give you that side.
But yeah, no, that's what's up. I'm currently staying with my parents. That's an experience going back for the first time.
It's rough, yo.
It's a little bit. Love your mom and dad, love your jewels, but it's
I can't imagine.
It's rough. It's rough to a degree, and it's not rough, but it's just
It's
if you know,
different.
you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But there's light at the end of the tunnel. You know when you're out, though. Right?
Yeah, and you know when you get that independence, when you're used to that freedom, used to moving at your own speed, your own, without no noise, no chatter.
No
you know
questions.
what I mean? Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you go back to the noise and the questions. And it's just like. Because it's all love and respect.
In the kitchen.
Oh my goodness, man!
Tippy-toeing down the stairs.
You know, so yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah,
and
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like my wardrobe, like I gotta go like run back and forth just to get clothes, and you know you're forgetting stuff, and then it's just like that's what's up. So
doesn't it make you feel like young in a way? Because it's like, yo, no matter how old you get, you're still their son, you're still their baby type of thing.
Yes, only yes and no. Only because like I'm so settled in where I'm at and so established in where I'm going. Like I'm so in tune with that, but then going back there, it's a bit, I don't even know what the word is. It's a bit, I don't know, unsettling. It's not like I don't feel like a kid. It's just it's the respect thing. You know, the respect and love that you have for your parents. So it's like when you're questioning me, it's just like, you know, if you're anybody else questioning me like this, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it's like you can. So, but it's annoying, but it's out of love. So you just go through the motions, and once again, that's a part of the transition, right? Like it's all growing pains. It's all you go through that discomfort. You go through that uneasy, you know, part of going through the transition. But it's good.
Kind of shows you how much you've changed and grown too, though, right? Like when you,
I guess, yes, that part, that part,
Yeah, I remember spending 2 weeks with I guess the in-laws, you can call them at that time, but it was alright. Still, it wasn't too bad. I captured a couple of funny moments that still live with me. Yeah. During that 2 week experience, I don't remember how long it was at that point, but I have a bunch of stuff from that period of time that. And
that's the thing, and I'm saying, if anybody watching thus far would probably think, oh my God, like you don't like his family now. It's not like there's so many jokes, there's so many good memories. It's just the transition part. And if anybody that knows me, I can't stand being in transit. I don't like being.
You want to be settled.
I want to be settled. I like to be home. I like to be. You know what I mean? So it's just the whole uneasiness of the transition is what has me less, you know, uncentered. But it's good.
I think it's rough for anybody who's been outside. They have your independence and have to go back.
What? Do you guys feel like it's different? Because all you guys are fathers here, right? So like going back home, like I still, even when I go back home, like I still like. I know that I'm not a kid. I'm not. Like, I'm a big woman. Yeah. But, like, I don't have kids. Yeah. So, like, when you go back and you're a parent and your parent is treating you like a kid and you're also a parent, like, I feel like it's a different level. Maybe. I don't know.
I wonder if it's an immigrant thing, because I find that more so with immigrants, West Indian, East Indian, you know, Central American. Like, I don't know what that is. And it's funny enough, because I was even talking with my wife. Like, there's a point where I said, like, man, I wish I grew up with my grandparents here. Yeah. So I could have got the grandparents blight. You know what I mean? Because I'd be like, we be telling our kids, like, yo, settle, or yo, don't get into that, don't get into that. Leave him, leave her, da, da, da. And I'm just like,
oh, no, I don't play with that.
Yeah. No. And It's not no serious stuff, nah. But like other stuff, it's just like, you know what? To an extent, I'm gonna let you be a grandparent. To an extent, I'm gonna let you enjoy this. You know what I mean? I get where you're coming from because it does burn my soul. Yeah. But at the same time, little things you can get away with.
I think sometimes you gotta walk away from it though. Like, don't be present while they're having their time with them. Because then it's like you're gonna have that feeling.
Yeah.
Just let them be.
Yeah.
Let them enjoy just that experience, like, and just be free, both of them.
And
from the grandparent perspective and the child perspective.
Exactly.
Like,
and that's why.
Everybody wants to know what joy just feels like, pure joy of it.
Exactly.
Like, I know I'm not troubling nobody. This I'm literally doing like what I want to do. Yeah. As long as it's safe. Like, don't have them jumping off the couch.
Exactly. And that's why I don't try to trouble it. Like I said, there's an extent that I'm gonna let you do what you gotta do, but you're not. That joy doesn't undermine my parental role. And I'm not gonna let it undermine my parental role.
Yeah.
But that being said, there's that realm of grandparent, grandchild, and that joy that you were speaking to, and that freedom that they get, and that bliss that the freedom that my children get, and that bliss that the grandparents get. It's like I don't want to interrupt that unless it undermines my role.
Where you guys at with diet and sugary treats and all that then?
Bro, you don't see this dad bod, bro? Sugar, man. I be eating their stuff, man. Nah, in terms of their stuff, we try to...
Not for you.
No, I know.
For the kid.
No, I know.
Parental, grandparent,
they will always try and give them the sugar. That's where we don't play.
Yeah.
Like, nah. Yeah. We definitely limited sugar. Very, very, very limited sugar.
I had to like borderline threaten them. Like, yo, I'm gonna throw out everything if I see this happening. Like, I'm not.
See what happening?
Yeah.
Here's a chocolate. Here's some chips. Here's all this junk food. You're hungry. Here's that. No, I don't like that stuff.
Yeah.
Did you guys grow up on that stuff?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but at what point though?
At any point. Like, it's just too frequently. Like, I want it. I feel like it's taken away from my efforts of not having them on this and getting them on like fruits and vegetables.
No, but I know
like,
we grew up with the bullshit, but at some point I think we get better. Bro, I remember we were out here eating those dried noodles.
Oh man, that was.
Could you imagine?
Was the best snack.
Nah,
that was the best snack.
But
for recess.
You know how horrible that shit is. Yo?
I know, but like
that's probably why I have like an addiction to salt right now.
Just break that stuff up, drop the sauce, and then everyone's asking for some. And
oh,
you got that flavor?
Yo, I remember banging it against the wall, shaking it up.
Yeah,
bro.
And everyone's fighting for the last little bit.
Yeah, the end, bro. Yeah, that's
the
it,
best
bro.
part.
You don't want the top, bro.
I even remember people like, yo, you gave him more. You gave him more.
You remember when
what flavor is that? What flavor is that?
Yeah. You remember when man would have snacks? And you would have to like, all right, yo, you can
yellow
reach
pack,
that. And you would like
chicken.
You'd have to like limit, like you don't just let anyone reach in the bag and get like the whole.
Nope.
Like,
you
have to like that's your limit, bro.
Yeah.
Take it. Remember those ones?
Yeah. And then the other person asking you for it would be negotiating with you. Like, I don't want you to touch it. What do you mean you don't want me to touch it?
Yeah. Get out, move, bro. You got no talks.
Oh man.
Yo,
all childhood, man. Jeez.
Joe Louis.
Oh man,
I was never big on it back in the day. That was one thing I used to score in Joe Louis. I don't know why.
Joe Louis and a half moon and a passion.
Them ones, all them.
And on a passion flaky.
Yeah. I was trying to remember that the passion flaky. That was a real thing too.
It was.
That was easy to not share, but people would still ask.
I said Dunkaroos.
That came a little bit after.
It did come after.
Yeah. And that was like
that shows his age though. That shows his age.
I know.
That was an expensive snack.
It was.
Oh man.
Every now and again, that was a treat.
Yeah, and that was the early age. Those are early days for us. Because then, even when we went to middle school, the man and I graduating to 2-liter pops at lunchtime.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
A slice of pizza, 2-liter pop.
Yeah.
And even some glazed donuts from Food Basics and shit, like dumb shit.
Yo, I remember.
How we eating this stuff for lunch, yo?
I remember we'd come in the morning, do the whole cross country run, and then I would go to the vending machine and get like a C+, orange flavor, grape flavor, or whatever. No water.
Exactly.
Like, man,
disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, this is how we used to abuse our bodies, but I mean, we're still.
But you know what?
They didn't know any better.
That being said, we used to still move.
We would move.
Jungle gym, running about, playing sports. We would move.
And now these kids ain't doing nothing besides
none of that. Yeah.
I think it worked because we were so active. Like we were always outside. Like every day for lunch in high school, I would have a poutine and fries.
Let's be real.
And wings.
It didn't work. We just made it work.
No, but like I'm saying, like kids today, like they don't go outside and play.
Not at all.
Like they want like tablet or TV or whatever. Like we were forever outside.
Too many bugs outside.
It's hard to find friends outside to play with, man.
And that's another thing too. Like
every street had their own thing going on. Like you could go up to any street, something's going on. Now it's like it's rare. I remember like a cars come in and then you're playing hockey. Car.
Yeah, and everyone moves to the
When
side.
was the last time you had to wait for someone to move their hockey net?
I don't know. Or when you saw like a bunch of like bikes outside, I'm like, okay, we're out at that person's house. Like, that's how you know where everyone is.
That was it.
Yeah.
And then there was always the cool adult that wants to play basketball with you guys. You gotta house them.
Yeah, have to.
Good times. Good times.
But yeah, going back to the snacks thing though, you gotta try to manage it. It's a every so often for me thing, but there is a tradition that I do keep with them. It started a little while back, and it stems from when I was younger. My mom would occasionally bring my sister and I to get a donut in the morning. So on Wednesday mornings, they'll have like a smaller snack, like one of those squeezable fruits or something with like a banana and a donut.
There you go.
Every Wednesday morning, we'll go to get a donut before they go to school.
And I'm assuming they look forward to Wednesday because
what?
Exactly. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. The little things, man.
What?
And then they're going to carry that as they're going to, remember when we used to go get it? Yeah.
And imagine, but that stems from a tradition that I had with my mom, which is then their grandmother. So I even told them. I told them about the same story.
Yeah.
That because we used to take the bus to go to my babysitter. So them times I was at Armagh Court, come down Albion, and it used to be, I think it was a country style at Albion and Islington.
Okay.
And it said it changed to Dunkin' Donuts at one point.
Yeah.
There's a country style. That was the same spot, right?
I think so.
What intersection did you say?
Albion and Islington.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was the donut shop that was always there at the corner.
Yeah.
We'd come off, go get the donut, and then jump back on the bus and go down to Kipling. Bro, I'll never forget those days, bro.
Trust me.
Riding the rocket. Yo. Those are some missions, yo.
I think Dunkin' Donuts could make a comeback in Canada if they really tried.
I remember you.
I felt like I said that before.
ATL, no?
Yeah, you did say that. That's
ATL.
Yeah.
But even now, like every time that I've been in New York, I'm always going to Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
I like their cup is proper. Their
because you said they're open.
Yeah. But even their food, like I feel like Tim Hortons is kind of trash now. No?
Don't do that, bro.
I know, bro. We're waiting on that sponsor, bro.
Big up Tim Hortons.
you guys sold your soul.
I just saw them with they have some Bailey's flavored coffees. That's you had one of those earlier or something like that? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm on that.
Introduce something new. But I think sticking with this back in the day shit, one of the conversations I had with you, and then I brought up with you, was my daughter had shared something with me over the weekend, right? A friend of mine brought her son over, right? You're probably gonna like this too, eh? So it stemmed from a question that my daughter had shared with me that came from the same boy that they were playing with. He asked if my daughters have a crush on him. Yeah.
How old is the
boy? I think he's about 7.
Okay.
So I don't know what they had said to him. I'm not sure if I asked that part, but I'm like, do you guys know what that is? You guys know what a crush is? And the younger one responds and is like, yeah, it's when you really like someone.
Yeah.
And you would think that may have come from the older one, who was 7, and the younger one is 5. But for the 5-year-old to say that, I was like, all right, yo. Like, let me see how far this goes.
Yeah.
So then I think
I'm not ready, yo.
there was a moment because we were in the car. And I thought to myself, I'm not going to sit here and act like I wasn't crushing on somebody in grade 2. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to front.
Yeah.
So then I asked my daughter. You don't know.
Real bad man.
Yo, let me give you some levels of your thing. Man sips his tea. Thank you. Greatly appreciated.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm like, I asked her, I'm like, do you have a crush on anybody? And then I don't know what she said, but my younger daughter chimes in again because I think I asked her, I'm like, do you know if her sister does? And she's like, I do know, but I'm not telling you.
Oh boy.
Yo, that response alone had me like, yo, there's no way these guys are dealing with me like this.
Yeah.
So then I asked my older daughter again, and she's like,
I respect that.
What?
I do
They're
though.
alliance,
I
right?
do though.
They're
I do
alliance.
though.
Yep.
It burns you as
I
a
love
parent,
that.
but
At that age?
That's
yes,
cute.
yes.
I can solid.
John knows I congratulated her.
No,
on it.
you said that.
Yeah.
That's what
Word
I'm
is, I
saying.
congratulated her, and I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? Very good on you.
Yeah.
Because don't even break that trust with me. Like, sort that out between you guys first, and you guys need to have that bond.
Yes.
Facts.
But then I still
100%.
need to have an individual bond again with each one of you guys.
Yes.
But that together, I like how you practice that there.
Yeah.
And that came from the younger one.
Yeah.
Not the older one. Eh?
5.
Bro. Interesting. So then she said, yeah. So she then told me that my older daughter has a crush on somebody, but she's not telling me. So then I asked my older daughter if she wants to tell me. And she was going to tell me, but then I stopped her. And then I said, because I asked, I'm like, do you want me to know this stuff with my younger daughter here?
Yeah.
And she's like, it's okay. Oh, that's what it was. Sorry. I stopped her from responding the first time. And I said, you don't have to tell me now. You could let me know when your sister's not here. And she's like, she probably already knows. And then I asked, I'm like, do you already know? And that's when she said, I do, but I'm not going to tell you. So then I congratulated her for like acknowledging that bond and like that trust, establishing that trust. And then I asked her if she wanted to tell me, the older one. And she was about to, and I was like, actually, we'll just talk about it later. So then the following day, we had a conversation about it.
Cool.
And I don't know if you want to go into what that was like.
How recent is this? The whole conversation?
Over the weekend.
Oh,
A couple days ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Why?
No, I just want to know how
Because it
recent
happened
was.
to you already?
Yeah, it happened to me too.
When?
It happened to me too.
Oh.
Well, your daughter fully said that I have a crush on somebody?
Yeah.
How did that like?
Oh man, I wasn't that calm. Like,
We're not bad no more.
No, not at all. Externally, yes. Internally, I'm like,
Exactly.
where's this guy's dad at? Nah, she was like fully flaunting, like, oh yeah,
man.
I got a little heads up from their mom before,
Yeah.
and she was telling me.
What did she say? I don't know if you want to get into
whatever.
it.
It's nothing big. She's like, oh yeah, like she says that, like, you know, I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember. This has been like a good year. So she's turning 8 in Feb, right? Not that makes it any better. I think it's been like a good year and a half too. But she's like, my daughter likes this guy. She's talking about him, how she has a crush on him or whatever. And whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool. So then now I'm gonna go pick him up from school. And she's just saying it like, yeah, I have a crush on so-and-so, and she's chasing him around. And I'm like, what do you like about him? Because, again, I'm just trying to...
Yeah, understand.
I want to engage in the conversation, even though I don't.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I'm supposed to say. So I'm like, what do you like about him? And then she went into that whole, like, soap opera mode where, like, the hearts are freaking flying out of her face. She's in a daze. And I'm like, this is stupid. Like, you know? But it goes back to what you're saying. I couldn't be a hypocrite because, yeah, back then we're doing it too. But actually, she's probably ahead of me, bro. This is grade 1. I was at, like, grade 2. So she's like, she got a year on me. But he's tall and he's I don't remember what she's saying. I was like, I think I just blanked out. Like I was just back into that
Do you
mode.
think you'd have a different response if it was like
My son?
Yeah.
I thought of that. I don't differentiate.
Good.
Yeah, no, I don't differentiate. But I just wanted to know where she's at and like what was going on. But anyway, in my head, I was just like, I fast forwarded real quick. Like I was just like, it's gonna happen one day.
Yeah.
You know, and then like I went into that mode. So this is when she's probably telling me whatever she liked, but I'm already like over there thinking about all this other stuff. And then we just got her to go to another school.
Is he brown?
was he brown? Think I'm joking. Not because of that. Not because of that.
Because I was like, bro, what the hell?
Was he brown?
Yeah, he was brown still.
Yeah. Eh?
Yeah. No interracial relationship.
Same cast, you know?
No, I don't know that. I don't think he was still. Yeah, I don't think he was.
Yeah, the man them said your bar, both sides of Khalistan was a bar.
Not Khalistan.
Cashmere.
Yeah.
So I was like, whoa.
That was. I've laughed at that a couple of times. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I think that's hilarious. You just said it so casually.
Man City has it like that, yo.
Had it like that. I gotta remind y'all, man. Yo, I ain't forget. Let's put it that way. I ain't forget.
See how quickly he said that? You know they had a conversation.
Nah. You know what it is? When you go back in the past and you talk about your exploits or whatever, it could easily seem like you're really trying to relive that past, or am I, is there something
you're
that I'm missing?
Thinking about it.
Yeah. And it's not that. It's just that we're having a conversation. We're having a conversation about that. But I don't want anything, especially from the past, to threaten the future. You know what I'm saying?
Or the present.
Or the present.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that. Like, we all have jokes, we talk lightheartedly and whatnot, but
you don't want anything to be misconstrued.
Exactly.
Right? Like, that's the bottom line.
And the thing is, it's like, I'm so happy where I'm at right now. I'm so, like, the foundation is so much better than where I was at before. Mm-hmm. It's like, because we're talking about it in a certain way, I don't want that to be misconstrued as like, you know what, but
that you miss it, or
I kind of miss Kashmir still. Like, it ain't that.
This guy was not saying this last week. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know what? This is a great point though, because we're talking about a lot of stuff from the past.
Yeah.
But for the audience, I think it's important to know, like, we're talking about it just because it still kind of comes up in general. As in, a part of those conversations and those experiences are still happening today. Like, they're still present to whoever's listening.
Oh, for sure. And that's why we talk about it.
Exactly.
That's what it's about.
The point that I'm trying to make is I'm not living really like that either. I'm very different from that person that I'm talking about or portraying or whatnot. But yeah.
See, to clear that up too, huh?
Why not? Why not?
You're laying the foundation for your future.
I really am though. But like, it's entertaining to me to actually reflect back and look at that kid sometimes.
It still is. Yeah.
It's just like, wow, like you were really that guy.
Wow. Exactly. I know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But going back to them days. When you were that age of our daughters, I guess, grade 2, grade 3, like them times, did you have a crush that stood out for you that you still remember to this day?
You know what? Crushes were like, there was so much. Like, there was so much. And like, it wasn't like a crush, like crushing on her for like a year. It was like, yo, she's cute for like a week. And then,
bro.
True.
Really?
A week, yo?
I'm exaggerating a bit, but it wasn't nothing crazy. Like, our attention span, we were kids, man. Like, it wasn't that crazy. And I mean, like, I can't say anyone stood out like that crazy. There were girls that were pretty and they got my attention, yeah, but it wasn't like a crazy crush. Not crazy.
Did you have one?
You have a couple still, can't lie, yo.
That stood out for a long time?
Or probably, quite some time, actually.
Do you want to talk about that?
Yo,
do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, do you still go like check up on their like profiles?
But see, that's the joke. I was never on anything up until what, 2 years now?
Yeah, basically.
So I would never have an opportunity to do any of that. So if it's like a word of mouth thing that look, what's so and so saying, I might, but nah, online shit.
Shout out Miss Fat Booty.
Do you have one though? I'll go.
Go. I'm
whoa,
waiting.
Whoa. What's that about?
You're talking about crushes.
But you laughed, so you already know this story?
Yeah.
We had names, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like we had like
but how far back are you guys going right now?
Humberwood? West Humber?
No, this high school still.
Miss Fap. Oh, high school you're saying?
Yeah.
You want to tell the story or?
Nah, that's good enough for me.
Why? Is she still around? Like,
I don't know. I sent her a friend request.
Real bad man.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. Straight.
Transferring schools and shit. Could have had a whole different life right
yeah.
oh man, you're the best. You're the best, man.
You guys think I'm joking?
No, I know you're not. That's the best thing. That's the best part of it. You're not. I know you're not.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
Did you guys think I'm joking? Yeah, we know.
I don't know. I got kind of jealous. You guys got these deals out there with all these people. All my deals are gone. I gotta figure out another maneuver here. You guys gotta check the other episode out for whoever didn't catch that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one. There's two maybe, but I'll tell you what. I'll check to see if it's okay to even say the name on here, but you know her.
I do.
Yeah. This is from like way back.
Saying
what?
Albion Heights.
Yeah, Albion Heights days.
Albion Heights.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way of like cueing you, but being discreet about it without saying the name. We'll just bleep it out. Camille.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
We're not bleeping that out.
No, I didn't know that.
We're gonna tag her.
Come on,
Yeah. I mean, it ran for a look of it still, but I don't know. That's the one that stood out for me because it came back up years down the line. This is when we're like in high school now, right? Because you know when people leave and you just lose like contact with them and they're just so distant. We're going out one night. You know who I was with? Frisco.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Right?
Shout out Frisco wherever he's at.
Frisco,
If you know, you know. Like, he's one of the homies. But we're Frisco. Because them times, you know, Frisco was always like, here, gone.
Yeah.
Came back, gone.
Yeah.
Here again, gone.
Yeah.
Like, forever on it. So it was
checking.
Exactly. So it was one of the times where he was there. So randomly link him one night to go out to like a party. And we're going over by Royal York and Weston Road. Like, you know when you're going down Royal York before you get to Weston Road? Like, that's over there.
Yeah.
Somewhere back there. Somewhere over that side. Some building. Party room shit. And then randomly Camille's right there. I'm like, yeah, hey, like I haven't seen Camille in decades. Like a long time. And them times I was like, I still remember that energy. Like that, like, yeah, I been had a crush on that girl. Right? So then here Frisco now. This guy been talking to Camille from like way back. Like, I been had Camille. No, it was like he never said talking to. It was like, yeah, I been had that girl's number. What? And he said it so like
it's nothing.
Yeah, like.
So you gotta step your game up.
Yo, I was so mad, yo. I was so mad to the point I still remember this. I'm like I said, like it's
Clearly.
I could paint the entire picture to you because the party was done, right? Because you know some of those parties get lock off early.
Yeah.
One of those early lock offs. So everybody's just outside chilling. And we get back in the car, we're leaving now. Literally, we walked in, party's done, had to walk right back out. In the car now, leaving, and people are like walking back to somewhere because this is like 16-year-old, 17-year-old shit where not everybody had a whip, right?
Yeah.
So then we're in the car whipping it, and on the side of the road was Camille and like a couple other girls. And Frisco stops to talk and says whatever. I'm like, yo, Camille, like where's Camille been type stuff, like what? And that's when he gave me I been had that girl's number.
You're just salty in the car after?
I was on some like, yo, there's no way, bro.
Not to interrupt you, but
Yeah, you're giving the man Knots lots of edit points, bro. That name has been thrown out like I want one of those to slip in and just stay.
I mean, does it matter?
Man, I'm being vulnerable.
Matchmaking.
I'm trying.
That's good.
I think it's cute. Leave it in there. Pause.
I mean, I could have just left it in the book, but whatever. Spoke about it on here. What you got?
Tell me about that guy that goes, "Oh, you're East Indian? Nah, I'm good."
That definitely wasn't a crush. It was a rando. But yeah, no. I had one, but that was the same one that I told you that like we ended up with a pact like to get back together at like 30 or 35 or whatever that was. So I circled that quite a few times. So that was the only one.
Who was he? You didn't mention him.
No, I didn't say his name. No. No. But you all know him.
And that's why I'm like,
yeah, you all know him for sure.
Man, whatever. Shout him out wherever he's at then. But on that note, I think we'll take a quick break and come back with some more SUP.
Make your business visible online. For a complimentary digital marketing and website consultation, go to dmmu.ca or call 647-469-DMMU.
Oh shit! Yo, we're some sick human beings, bro. But I love it, man.
Gang.
Man, gang. SUP, gang.
Now let's get it all in perspective.
I have to put that one on here for you now too.
Oh, what the yo?
You know what? No,
It's taking my whole board game.
I'll give you one more, just because.
Now let's just talk about perspective.
Woo!
Nah, I like the Drake one better still. The
Drake one?
Yeah, the Drake one.
Okay, from that perspective, I see what you're talking about.
That's fucking that is like the closest thing to
Now let's get it all in perspective.
yeah. That's
Big up the
that's
boy
second.
every time, yo.
Only going up this year.
I'm not gonna lie, I like that one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh
Yeah.
fuck! If I had to steal one, I'd probably steal that one.
I have a couple more on the way, so I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like,
I can see it from your perspective. Oh shit! Oh, I'm a little jealous. I'm not gonna lie.
but big you up again on your birthday, yo. Straight.
Yeah.
And for
Give me
anybody who
that.
doesn't know, that's Lazy Jaw.
Yo, give me that sound effect for my birthday.
Which one? You know what? I'll give you the Lazy Jaw and the Drake. Probably.
Nah, the lazy
You know what?
jaw's
Probably
used
the
still.
the two best out of Toronto, if you ask me at this point, bro. Because Lazy Jaw is it. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, yo. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say just give me the Drake one. Like, I like
The
that.
Lazy Jaw's one reserved for me.
Yeah, that's you. That's all you. I can't take that. That's kind of
Even-
like your stamp.
Even going back to them days though, that's the like grade 6 times. That's when Lazy and I connected. So that's better. Even one of these days when he's here with us, we can tell this story to a further extent. But his mom and my mom used to go to school together.
Oh,
That's how far back that link goes.
You know, it's funny. I wonder how well Lazy remembers me. Like, I knew him since grade 3.
Yeah, big up some.
Only going up this year.
Some of Rex Still's finest, yo.
4-1
Rex
Rex,
Still's
man.
like, yo,
Good old
the-
pogs and all that.
Yo, them days, eh?
Yeah, man.
But anyways, gender roles, Pree, what's up? Seems like that's the topic for the week. Where we at with that? Because you brought it up the other day still, and we're
I
like,
did. I can't remember what capacity that I brought it up in, but basically in relationships now, I feel like, obviously there's a big, or there has been like a really big like feminist like movement, but I still think that in some relationships there's still like traditional gender roles. Like I still have gender roles in my relationship. So I don't know. Like I don't know how is it for you? Like do you still feel like there's gender roles in your relationship? Or do you feel like everything is like 50-50, like down the middle?
Whoever's got the most energy?
I guess. Honestly, no, that's actually a very good way of putting it. There's certain things that mean something to me, and for those I will stand up for. And there's other things I'm just like, you can have that. Like,
I mean, like the basic. I'm talking about like I'm breaking it down to like
laundry,
not like
dishes,
like
cooking.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Let's break down what you mean.
Yeah, sorry. So
Yeah.
what I mean is like, if I had a house, like I don't want to go and clean out the gutters. Like I don't want to do that. I will if I had my own house.
Yeah.
I lived on my own.
No,
Yeah,
you're still not
sure.
gonna wanna do
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
She's still
But
not
like
gonna wanna do it.
what no, you're right. Maybe I pay somebody. But what I'm saying is that like for me, or like I was single for a long time.
Yeah.
And I own a business, and like I have to do a lot of things for myself. So like I have to be in my masculine for the majority of my life.
I hear you.
So, and especially when you own a business, like you can't people try to take you for a fool.
Yeah.
Right. So, and when a woman is assertive, she comes off as being like a bitch.
Yeah.
But like, bro, you wouldn't talk to a man like that if
Yeah.
like they're trying to tell you like, whatever.
Yeah.
But like when I'm in a relationship, like I don't want to be that. Like that takes a lot of effort and time. Like, and I don't want to do that. But the only way that feminine part of me is going to come out is if I have a partner that has that masculine, that where I feel safe enough to do that. But like in terms of certain things, like I want to cook for my man. Like I want to do these things just because like that's how like he makes me feel. But like, do I necessarily think that like women should just cook and men should not? Like, no, I don't think that. But that's what I'm asking. Like,
Yeah, but if you apply to your relationship though, do you have any that are applied to your relationship? Or you didn't want to go first?
No, it's not that. I was posing the question.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like, just like.
So the floor is
I
yours.
mean, okay, the most, I guess, it goes down to the man protecting, providing, and it goes to the woman cooking and cleaning. So I pay most of the bills. Primarily, I don't want to say all, but like basically, okay, this is what it is. When I first got my crib and she moved in, my whole thing was, I got this. Like, I've had this before you came in. I'm going to have it, like, as long as you're here. I'm like, if
Dan
you could,
Corgan, real bad man.
I'm like, if you, but she was on some,
She
like,
wants to contribute?
yeah, I'm like, all right, you want to have something? If you could take care of the groceries,
Yeah.
hold that, and we're square. Like, I got everything
Yeah?
else. And that was it. And that's what it is. That's what it's been. Like, that's just what it is. She cooks and she cleans. Not to say that I don't really clean or whatever. I can cook, but it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I fall back on that because I'm like, yo, you can cook and you're better.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's just
see,
like-
I
it's
hear
just
that.
like-
It's all the time.
It's just like, you could do it better.
But
Like,
yeah.
I want to
No,
eat your
yeah,
food.
yeah.
And funny enough, when we first got together, she'd cook me something and she'd be like there, like waiting for me to like eat it.
but
I'm like, "Do
okay,
you like
so
it?
you
Do
know,
like,
okay, so you know
That's
the
a
thing,
rough period in a relationship.
No, but you know what the
like
thing
a lot of
is?
people go through that, and it's a rough
you know the
patch.
thing is, like, I do that too, but like, I know my hand is sweet, like, and I know you're gonna tell me that the food, like, this is the best whatever that you've eaten because like I actually know I can cook, right? Like that's the thing. So like, you know what I mean? And like one of his like favorite food was like stew peas. I've never made stew peas in my life.
yeah.
I made stew peas, and he's like, "Yo, this is fire."
Yeah.
And it took me 18 hours to make.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you
like,
put in the work because you know it matters.
but it was also made with love, right? And
Exactly.
that also makes a difference. But in terms of like these roles, like
You put the salt beef.
if
in
I
there?
have it, yes, I did.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, I went to Danforth, and I'm like, sir, can you cut this? I had to take it out the bucket and all that. So
Yeah.
yeah, my hand's sweet. But yeah, like there's certain things like if I had a house, I don't want to shovel the snow. I will, but I'll probably end up like fucking throwing snow at you and having a snowball fight or like something nonsense. But like there's just certain things
I feel like that's what it should be though.
like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Fun.
Yeah.
It
For
doesn't
both
have
of
to
you
be.
guys,
It
though?
doesn't have to be a chore.
What I'm saying is
Yeah.
that like you can't expect like, so if you're out and working and your partner's out and working, you can't just expect all these things to be on one person. So like for you, if you take care of like the entire house, I can understand if like, you know, your partner just like cooked and cleaned and took care of like little things. But if you're both doing everything 50-50 and then you still rely on your partner to do everything in the house, like I think that's insane.
Yeah.
Because who has the time and energy to do that? Well, what do you got? What is that for?
Nah, I was just
Stop stuttering. Talk.
Some people do all of the things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's rough out there,
I know.
like,
I know that.
You're
can be rough
right.
sometimes.
I do think some people do other things, but I'm asking you, like, what would you like? Do you still
laundry's
think that,
the one thing I don't really. You could take care of that.
what about like cooking and dishes and cleaning
All
and
day, every day.
vacuuming
all day, every day,
and bathroom?
all day, every single day, all day.
Laundry's the thing, really?
Laundry's the one. To me, it's what
For me,
laundry and putting the dishes away.
Like after
I'll
they're
wash
clean-
the dishes, yeah, but I don't want to put those joints away.
really?
Wait, how are you gonna?
Oh my
You mean you'll put them in the
Empty
dishwasher?
no, but either or. Like if I hand wash them, I'll hand wash them and put them in the. Black
To
people
make them
think we
dry,
put them
yeah.
in
Yeah,
the
to
it's
dry,
going in the
yeah.
dryer.
It's not just a black people thing. I do it too. I do it too.
So it's going in the
Yeah.
dishwasher to dry, but then I have to empty that dishwasher. Nah, B.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm terrible about
I ain't
emptying.
the
I'm gonna
one,
get the
though.
dish and I'm bad.
Exactly.
It's just
Exactly.
I'm bad.
Exactly. Then you're one piece in it. You're one piece in it for like 2-3 days.
Like
and
living
it's
out the suitcase.
That's
Exactly.
ridiculous. What about you? Do you think relationships should
But
have?
sorry, before you go, everything else, like my girl didn't even go to the mechanic type stuff. Like you're not going to the mechanic. Them type of things I'm taking care of.
Okay.
Like there's certain things that I'm I'll do that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
And then like cutting the lawn.
Yeah,
all that,
them like the outside, like
the snow stuff. Yeah, for sure.
First of all, I feel like I'm so far removed from everything because it's been so long that like a lot of things I don't fully remember exactly, right? But laundry, that was me. because I trust myself to put in the right materials and
Yeah.
and make sure like the right colors and all that stuff, right?
So things don't get ruined.
And I don't want to say it like that. It was just like I didn't mind doing it. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Quick question: are you guys?
I hate laundry.
Do you
I hate folding that shit. That's the shit where.
Do you wash?
Yeah, I'm not a big folder.
Do you wash inside out?
Cool. No.
No.
I know what that is.
It's from when it's saturated, it's saturated. As far as I'm concerned, soap is in there.
Because you know
water's in
some
there.
things will say to wash like.
I know.
Oh yeah, you gotta
But do you
wash
follow-
certain things. Yeah,
No,
you
there-
have to.
there's-
no, but some people
So
don't.
I-
Sorry, is that what you're asking?
I-
No, you have to for
so
some. Like
I
some
don't-
people do.
So that was I think that was the thing that I like. Look, I throw all of my laundry. Like I hate laundry.
Yeah.
So like I'll just do my
Everything?
laundry just like that.
Whites, blacks,
and my
coloreds,
everything
grays,
all
blues,
one, all
oranges.
inside.
Oh,
Right?
not
Okay?
delicate.
Delicates.
So hold on.
You're killing your
Hold
colors.
on. Nah, but they're
I'm
not.
already feeling the way right now.
They're
Like my
not,
stomach.
because- So this is the thing. Like when I was growing up, like my mom was very like she was a neat freak. She was very like, you know, like particular about like how everything has to be. And then when I moved out, like
that shit.
I hate laundry. So like I
of her.
have just because of like the clean.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
you know
real
what I
thing,
mean?
though.
Yeah, no,
You're
for
so, like,
sure.
I have-
I hated gardening because of my dad.
I have enough clothes.
I knew he was gonna say
Like
I'll spend all day in the garden. The man them knows too.
Yo, sorry to interrupt you.
no, it's fine.
Yo, it's one thing to have a hobby, right? You have your hobby.
Yeah.
This guy is forcing me to like do his hobby.
For him.
Yeah.
Like dig
yo,
and
dad, I
plant.
like it. But dad, this ain't my hobby. Go clean that, go do this, go. It was like a nightmare.
I can appreciate that only from a standpoint. It's like I'm only assuming that he wants you to share in his hobby. He wants to pass it.
No. It was more like you're my slave. Like, yo, go clean this up.
prove that shit.
I'm busy working, so I respect that. I'm busy working, but you're gonna go take care of this thing, right?
I mean, but going back to a previous conversation, I know we have to go back to you, but
No, it's fine.
aren't you supposed to know how to farm?
I didn't say farm.
It starts in the garden though. No, like you just have to know how to like.
Reel that all the way
that's funny.
back.
That's funny. Farming is different from gardening.
Like you're not cultivating agriculture.
I'm talking about like
Let's put in a peonies. Like that's what he's talking about.
Oh,
like,
that was amazing.
what the hell? You're fucked.
yielding something. It's all the same. What are you talking?
Yo, just remember.
You're with me with this or not?
Yo, when I shoot back, just remember what he did right now.
Yo, and I'm trying to get you to dig yourself out of this, and you're not doing it.
Just remember what he did. All right, cool.
My perspective may differ from yours.
That's how you redeem yourself.
Thank you.
That's how you redeem yourself. That's how you redeem yourself.
You're not redeemed. I was still fucked. I don't care about the fucking sound effects.
That's fucking
I don't care. I don't care about the
Okay,
fucking board.
Back to what you were saying.
That's wild. I don't even care about what I was saying.
Fucking shoot up this guy's.
But you're yielding.
See who's laughing.
You're yielding something. So to me, it's like, yo, you have to know how the
Are you
earth
double
works.
downing right now?
With water, soil, like these things, they
You're double
the
downing?
sun. I don't know. Am I that far?
Bro, don't stay
get
out
what-
of it. Stay out of it. Stay out of
get
it.
what he's saying.
Oh, man.
I get what he's saying.
There was no fruits or vegetables or any of that
Just
involved.
grass and weeds, huh?
Yeah, we're talking about grass, weeds, and like flowers. Yeah. I took advantage of those roses still. This guy had like every colored rose still.
I see you.
Yeah.
You know, I was gonna wait to chime in and be like, yo, on some Godfather shit. You didn't see the like in the movie like that. The garden means something,
hear
guys.
you.
Come on.
I
You gotta learn how to. You have to have something.
You know what?
You have to have
You
a
know what?
tool.
Do you
hear
feel like that because like of your green thumb?
I don't know, maybe, but like, what? Yo, what if you cannot go to the store tomorrow to buy anything? You have to be able to grow something.
On some Killer Mike shit.
Yo,
On some real shit though. Like, what are you guys gonna do?
I'm hunting.
No, I can appreciate it. It's just my backyard's atrocious, and because of that, like I'm just like, I guess it turned me off from the whole thing.
Hey, let me clarify everything. I enjoy doing it under my terms. I don't enjoy doing it under your terms.
I get that.
I'm about to go play basketball right now. I'm about to go do this. I'm about to go do
Yeah,
that.
but when
Everybody's
when
waiting.
are you gonna learn your life skills then?
No one's teaching me my life skills.
He's trying to.
No, he's not. He's telling me what to do. As in, go rate this, do all that, whatever.
But don't you learn as you do?
It wasn't like that. Okay, so how about I rephrase it like this?
Do you remember where you wanted to go with this? Or you're still just so past it? I just want to double check.
I don't even know what we were talking about.
Oh man, Duke, it's not gonna work.
I know.
It's fine.
I'll give you my example as a parent now. If I'm teaching my kids to do something, I'm doing it with them and I'm making it fun. This isn't fun for me. You're not making it fun for me. You're making it more like.
But was it chores?
It was like a chore.
Like,
So,
how?
no,
No,
but was it
please
no?
explain.
Like, was it chores? Like he's telling you to do chores because that's different.
It's not a mutual chore.
It's like go rake the leaves.
It was just the timing.
Or is it go like dig the holes and plant all these things?
all of
I
that?
don't want to.
All of that. I feel like man, you guys gonna make me go through my trauma.
Happy birthday.
I just feel like it's different. Like from back then, I feel like now. Again, I don't know. I don't have a child, but I feel like now parents give children more autonomy. Like then we had. Like I didn't have a say in anything.
Oh, exactly. That's
or
my
like
point.
I didn't have
I think,
feelings.
I think that's what you're
like,
alluding to. Yeah.
I didn't have
exactly
any
what
of
I'm
that.
alluding
It's like, do I do this? I don't care.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
else
eh?
somebody
That's
gonna
weird.
get hurt.
'Cause I feel like my mom gave us choices, yo.
Your mom gave you a choice
I feel
on
like she
chores.
You're the oldest, bro.
Not chores, but I mean, like, just that's what you're speaking specifically to just chores.
No, I'm just saying, like, if with anything, like food, like dinner.
No, my
like,
mom used to give us some choices
for
too, I'm not gonna
dinner.
lie. There was a
That's
period.
different.
No,
You're
listen,
telling
no,
me
no,
your
no.
mom's
We
gonna
had
cook
choices. Listen.
food?
There was a period of no. Listen
To a degree.
I'm sorry. Your parents are gonna cook. They're gonna ask you, "Hey, do you want this?" You're gonna ask your siblings, "Do you want this? Do you want?" No, they're cooking a meal. This is what you're eating.
That part.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Period.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I
There's
misunderstood.
no choice. Maybe like lunch. Like, oh, do you want a sandwich or do you want this? Like as a leftover.
Oh, no, I
or
got
whatever.
no complaints about the food.
But how long did that
Not
run for
that.
you?
What?
How long did that period of time run
Dinner
for you? Yeah.
until I left the house.
Basically.
Yeah, eh?
What the hell?
For the most part.
No, my mom's cooking for like my dad. My
Yeah.
mom's cooking for like the you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
period. So it's like it's not I don't like this, I don't like that. One time like there's like one Indian dish that you can cook with how do you say it in English? Peanuts, right?
Oh.
And I'm allergic. My mom made whatever it was, like this dish, and it had peanuts in it. And I was like, what the?
Well, you know what she was
I
up
was
to.
like, bro, listen, my childhood was quite wild. But like, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
No, I didn't know she was allergic to peanuts.
Nah, I mean, anyways,
Yo, hit the Aduke.
we're great now. Love you,
You're
mom.
You're adding in all the clothes. Boom. To the laundry.
Whoa, that's where I was. Yeah.
I'm dope with it.
So anyways, but now, okay, so now that I'm like with somebody who wears very expensive clothing and it's like some of the stuff like
Shout him out.
you know, babe, actually, babe, happy birthday.
Only going up this year.
Thank you.
Happy
I know, my
birthday.
goodness. Go back to the last episode, man.
Happy birthday, babe.
Yo,
That's
Love
amazing.
you.
Yo,
I love
happy
you.
birthday. Happy birthday for
Yeah,
real.
happy birthday
Yeah.
from the gang.
From gang,
gang.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, love you.
Only going
Sagittarius,
up
baby.
this year.
So yeah, so he has expensive stuff. So like sometimes he's like, babes, like this has to be like this, and this has to be like this, and this has to, and I was
yeah.
like, okay,
I respect that.
How about this?
Yeah, hang my boxers. Don't put
How
those in the
about
dryer.
this? Not like that, but like yeah, he has some like certain things like
I get it.
Off-White this, like you know, Valentino this, that, blah blah blah. Like this has to not go in the dryer. Like
Yeah.
you can't. I throw everything in the dryer.
Nah,
So
you're
I'm like,
sick.
yeah, I
straight
know.
up. Yeah.
So I was like, hey,
I'd lose
Are
my
you a
mind.
Taurus?
how about this? No, I'm a Gemini.
I would lose
But
my
I'm
mind.
like, how about this? You do laundry.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to do it. I don't have time to do it.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not going to do it and I don't want to ruin your things and I don't want you to get mad. So like, you do it.
So that's how you guys
Boom.
came to terms within your relationship on who does, I guess, that assignment.
You would think, right? So then he's like, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm going to do it. Like, I'm going to do it so that it's not a thing. Then what happens? Then what
fucked it up.
happens? Laundry gets piled up and piled up and piled up.
Valid.
I can go 2 months without having to do laundry because I hate it so much.
Wow.
Like panties, socks,
2
bras,
months?
everything. Yeah, like I hate it.
So you're just reeing up for 2 months?
No, like from when I was young, like from when I left my house.
No, I need to know
'Cause I hate it.
I need to know.
How many
is that
closets-
sick
how much
or is
closet-
that
how much closet
common
space you
for
got?
females? Like 2 months. That's a long time. That's
Yeah,
a long time.
but that's-
Is this an exaggeration?
I need to hear
No,
whether or not
I'm
that's
not.
a thing.
I'm not exaggerating, but
Chime in.
I hate
Yell them.
laundry that much. So
Like, you
like
have that much
Well,
clothes.
2 months is a long time.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the
I do.
panties. Like 2 months. Like
a long
time.
like,
No, that's what I'm saying.
But also remember, like, if I hold like my panty it doesn't take up
60
room.
of those joints.
It's like this big. It's like this much.
Yeah, but that, I don't know. That's still a lot to me.
It's not. It's
Whatever.
like
Continue.
it's 3 strands. Anyways, what I'm saying is that like so then it would pile up and it would pile up and it would pile up. So then what happens? Or then he has to go away for work or whatever. I end up having to do the laundry. And then your clothes are just gonna get done the same way that I've been doing them.
Wow.
So it's like you choose, like you can do them and do them inside out and how they're supposed to be, or put them in the laundry like that. Like put them inside out. Then they'll get washed like that.
Or you gotta start sharing your clothes.
Yo, how long can you last?
Oh, I wear all his clothes.
How long can you last?
All the time.
Without doing laundry?
Nowhere close to that.
I feel like I should have paused that last.
I could probably go longer.
I should have paused.
yeah,
Because the first time I said it, I should have paused it. I was like, how long can you last?
Yeah. You know what the weird part is? I was like my brain did go there, but I couldn't fully take it.
Yeah.
How long? What did you answer? How long did you say?
I said not like that long. I'm not going to.
But you
How
guys
far
have to
did you go?
understand that like your boxers take up more room than like
yeah, I
I probably
guess so.
have like 100,
like a week and a half,
maybe like
max?
80 to
and a
100
half?
panties.
2 like super max, and I'm like,
Not
getting uncomfortable.
2.
2 weeks.
2.
Not so easy. How long can you?
That's really stretching.
2 weeks.
That's
Yeah,
how much
it is.
boxers you guys have?
I feel like it's a 2 week average. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, 14 boxers, that's it. But you guys also have to understand women have like panties for different.
Yeah, no, yeah,
No,
different reasons,
I don't
yeah.
have period
I
panties.
have boxers for different things too.
But like you have seamless, you have G-strings, you have thongs, you have like cheeky, there's all these different types.
Stop flossing on us. Fuck. I got something that I wear to the gym. I got something that I wear casually. That's it. God damn.
But yeah.
Cheekies? What's
Yeah.
cheekies? I don't know what that is.
Cheekies are panties that like they go like this on your ass.
Yeah.
So it's like very cheeky, but it's not a thong.
Oh, okay.
So like the whole ass is not out. It's just like the bati jaw. Like
Okay.
this part.
Okay.
The under
Pretty
bottom.
about Bati John.
I knew you were gonna comment. I knew it.
I grew up in Rex, man. I know the terms, okay?
Yeah.
It's not even from, Jamaicans. That's it.
Big up all the Jamaicans out there, yo.
246. What up?
Wait, I was gonna say, that's the Bayesian area code?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say Jamaica's what?
I was about to
876? Yeah.
I was about to fire a neck shot too, but I kept my mouth shut.
We got jokes about the farm.
You fucking You're the worst person. Oh,
Yeah, I love this guy, man. SB, you're the best. Yo. SB is the best. Go find him on Instagram.
Goodreads.
Goodreads, yes. Plug all of your stuff real quick, yo.
Yeah,
no, don't try to butter him up now.
I'm like, I'm gonna clap back like Barbados did. No, I'm in it too. No, I said I'm gonna clap back like you did.
Oh, like me. Okay. I see.
Oh my goodness, man.
But hit the fucking Hadouken again because we got to go back to the next one now.
Both need the Hadouken.
About what you're sharing. Yeah, I do need the Hadouken. So,
Yeah.
that's another one. Birthday gifts. But yeah, so laundry I could do. Even dishes, I don't mind dishes.
Yeah.
I actually enjoy dishes.
What are you not doing? What do you
Cooking?
just like?
Will you cook?
I'm not great at cooking. Like I could steam.
The thing with
I
guys,
could steam shit.
but
I could put cook.
So this is the thing.
I could boil or whatever, like fry or put. I can't even say it. Who am I kidding?
is it fair to say
We
that
spent a
most
lot of money on food, bro. We spent
women
a lot
don't
of
mind
money.
cooking for the most part,
So
but as
this
long
is
as you
the-
can take 1 or 2 days out of the week,
Yeah, like
you're straight, right?
yeah. So this is the
We
thing.
eat
like,
out one night,
Nah, I
you
need
cook
that-
one
I-
night,
No,
and I'll
but
do
this
chicken.
is-
This is something. Sorry to go.
No, go ahead.
I would really want someone that could cook.
Right. Okay. So this is the thing. I have no problem cooking.
Every day?
No, I cook every day. I cook all the time.
That's dope.
All the time.
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, like random, all these things, right? I have no problem. But sometimes I'm like, babe, like I don't want, like,
you don't want to?
I don't want to cook.
I hear you.
Right? Can you cook? And he's like, yeah, 100%. Reservations. Like that's his cooking.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, anything I make, you can make 10 times better. And like, I don't want to eat my food. Like, I want to eat your hand. Like, I want to eat your food. So if you don't want to cook, you don't have to cook. Like, he'll never like press me to cook.
Yes.
If I'm like, babe, can you take over? Like, I don't want to cook dinner today. He's like, okay, yeah, no problem. Like, take out. Let's go out. I'll make reservations.
Yeah.
We're going here.
I'm telling you guys, it's so simple.
No, it's not that. I don't like, he can, but he's like, you cook better and I'd rather eat your food. And you would rather eat your food. But you just don't want to do it. So like,
that's fair.
I'll make, So I'm like, I have no problem with that. I'm just like, if I don't want to do it for whatever reason, like, you know, once a month or however, whatever I'm feeling, or if I'm not feeling well, he's like, yeah, okay. Like, I'll get food.
But to me, at that point, every guy should have 1 or 2 recipes just in the chamber ready to go.
That's fair.
And that's it. Like, master that shit.
For sure. But I could probably still make it better.
I mean, but
and
if
then
it's
not
the one day you don't want to cook, it's like, fuck it out.
But then it's
whether even if it's something simple, even if it's just something very simple.
That's the thing, right? Like, it's however, as long as you take that load off of me in whatever capacity that is, that's not a pause.
No, I'm just laughing at one time.
But yeah, like, you know what I mean? As long as you take off that one thing for me in whatever capacity that is, like, that's fine. Like, I don't see a problem with that.
Quick question for you since we're here. Do you call it corned beef or bully beef?
Bully beef. What do you mean?
Yeah, you're a bully beefer?
What do you call it?
Corned beef still.
Ew.
I'm surprised. No,
You're not Jamaican.
Don't do
that's
where
I'm like, I call it corned beef.
Whoa.
Listen,
I ain't Jamaican.
Whoa.
I can own that. I'm very surprised. I've heard you call bully beef though. I've heard.
Oh, mate, I don't. I might refer to it.
That's
but I got
wild.
I'm 9 out of 10.
All the Jamaicans in the comments, please.
Chill out.
Is it corned beef or bully beef? I'm not even. Is it corned beef? It's bully beef, and just tell one that he's wrong.
You know what? Okay, before we go
in the comments,
before we go to break, I'll tell you a quick story. I feel like I almost really lost my Jamaican card.
You lost it already.
My Jamaican card.
So what's another reason that you lost it? Go ahead.
A little while back, I had some people over, like chilling, whatever. And somebody had asked for I offered somebody some tea. And then they're like, oh, what do you have? I'm like,
don't say you didn't have mint tea.
Yo.
You're not Jamaican.
Bro.
Did you at least offer them ginger ale?
I was so mad at myself, yo.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I was so mad at myself. I went back and I had to check with them. I'm like, yo, come over here for a second. Let me talk to you right quick. We had to have a little conversation off to the side. Like,
I hope they aired you out.
Don't talk too loud.
I hope they aired you out.
Maybe they did. I guess we'll find out. But I was so like internally, like I was like,
you should be.
Yeah, I'm ashamed of myself.
Listen.
You should be.
I got another story.
I did have some ginger tea, but I was like, yo,
that's not.
I'm gonna bring it back, and you're gonna remember this.
Feeling, yo.
One time you were at my crib.
I do have like 25 cans of corned beef though.
Of bully beef.
Go.
Do you have ginger ale?
Yeah,
Canada Dry. Canada Dry.
Yo, stop picking up those brands, bro.
Do you have Canada Dry?
Yo, dude.
I didn't think so. You have Schweppes in this place.
Anyways,
Schweppes.
One time you came over my parents' crib back in the days, a few years back, and
that's not a
we're
pause.
doing a business thing. That's a pause.
Chill out.
Pause.
I didn't even hear it.
You're pushing it.
Oh, now I'm pushing
and
it.
we had
That's a pause.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And we're doing some business, signing papers.
Yeah.
And we had a gentleman over to help cater the business, doing insurance and whatnot. He's like, yo, you want a tea? And then he's like, okay, I got milk, I got sugar. He's like, you got condensed milk? And I was like, nah. And you went off. And you went off. You're like, you're not black. You're not West Indian. And I guess the same way you felt. I was just like, bro, we have condensed milk. Like it's always yeah. I was just like, but in that moment, when you brought it up,
that's like me still.
Yeah,
condensed milk.
That's a memory.
Because when he went to that, like, yo, I have to talk to you right quick. I was like, bro, you need to shut the fuck up, bro. Like, relax. Like, you know what I mean? And be in the house. It's just not right now. Like, but he went off, bro. Yo.
That was the bun from the past, yo. I've matured, yo. I've gotten better. I'm a better friend now, no?
I mean.
Yeah, hey, don't do me like that. Anyways, on that note, we'll be back with some more perspective after the break.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Body Ammo. More than a look, it's a lifestyle. Pick up some Body Ammo to protect your mind, body, and soul. Now, back to some more of SUP.
I don't know. Everybody's in here on some Dipset vibe. Big up Cam real quick, and it is what it is over there, huh? It is what it is. But speaking of, I guess we can talk a little bit of celebrity things still, cause
they need to come through here too. Still,
bro, a certain man
Only going up this year.
happened to Pree our thing yesterday. SB, you want to speak to that real quick? Because you had thrown it into the group on some like, I
was shocked. I was surprised.
Only going up this year.
In a great way, for sure.
Yeah,
so,
me too. I'm not gonna lie.
definitely talk about it.
Shout out Trevor Noah. You got tagged in that clip from the last episode. You viewed it. Hey,
did he hit the like though?
He didn't hit the like, man.
He didn't hit the like?
He didn't hit the like.
Trevor, come on.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Yo.
It's disappointing.
You think he's out here hating, bro, or what?
I don't think he's out here hating. There's two things to it. One is, was that the assistant? Or was that was that Trevor?
I mean, it was his verified account, so who knows?
Right? Yeah.
But who knows who's running that?
At the end of the day, it's his name and it's his likeness.
He got me to follow him though. I started following him.
Yeah,
I followed him. Oh, you gotta follow back.
Yo,
you gotta follow back, Trevor, bro.
Shout out Nazi's thing, because Nazi even threw the book cover in there for the man and everything, like bigging up the man's thing and everything. Like Nazi's doing his thing, you know. Big up Zealous every time. Keep him booked and keep him
fucking busy,
you
bro.
don't know, yo. Some boy, if you know. book.
Blue and gold all day. You already know.
You posted something after that though.
Which one?
In the group.
You put something in the group.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know about that.
Neither did I.
So talk about it.
I saw it. And I gave it a look like, that's what the man removing, but I was like, yo, hold up, SB real quick. So I messaged in the group and I was like, yo, watch out. Remember, he likes to steal brown guys' material, eh?
That's a heavy statement.
Hey, because a while back, I remember Russell Peters.
Shout out Russell Peters.
Exactly. Shout out Russell Peters, fellow brown guy from the city.
From the city.
Our Indian superhero.
From the end.
Yeah.
Exactly. From the end.
All day. Yeah.
He had called out Trevor Noah a while back for allegedly
biting his shit.
I don't think that's alleged, bro.
But I mean, man, I don't.
We don't know. Did they go?
I'm still trying to be cool with Trevor too.
I'm taking that word. No,
you can't.
Okay.
Yo, big up.
Edit that.
You know what?
That nonsense.
big up BPTN real quick too, because they had him on B Future last year, and we got a chance to work with him for a quick second.
Oh shoot, man, that's dope. That's dope. That is super dope.
But what were you saying?
I was trying to take away the alleged thing until you threw out the peace offering.
Yeah.
But if anybody is to be direct, bro, it's Russell Peters. He ain't biting his tongue for nobody. He is like
from the end.
Real bad man.
So what is it that he or what was it?
There's a couple of jokes. I don't remember what the jokes were right now because I had known this from a while back and I wasn't sure if he had spoken that much about it in that specific clip that I then posted after.
I watched it.
Do you remember what they were?
He said one of the things that first of all, to go back, like to just show how big Russell Peters is, because I know Trevor.
I know where you're going. Yeah,
because I know Trevor Noah's up there right now. Yeah, right? I think people I feel like I should hit the Roy Jones. Y'all must have forgotten. Yo, Russell is like OG, the man.
For sure.
30 years. He said, right? That might even be an old one. So he was like Mr. YouTube before YouTube was a thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Traveled the world and all that, right?
Yeah.
So he goes. Trevor Noah was opening up for me in Africa, or maybe in South Africa. I don't remember what part, but he's opening up for me. And he's like, I told certain jokes there that this guy took. One of them being that speaking Russian.
I was going to say, he's like the originator, not originator, but like he's the one that first started doing accents.
I don't know if he's
I don't know.
I don't know if he's the first, but I'm happy that you said that. Even when you shared that, because that
made it more mainstream.
That was the first thing that clicked for me, where I'm like, oh yeah, he's got accents too. Because Russell is all about accents.
Yeah.
I envy
all of his like stage work and all of his specials.
It's amazing.
Mainly about
who else better to like come and represent Toronto than this guy?
Right,
to rip
so multicultural. Yeah. It makes the most sense. But sorry, go on.
Yeah.
I interrupted you.
So then he goes that Russian kind of sounds like speaking English backwards or something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing. And he's like, I had that joke. And then he talks about, I know where I got that joke from. I was sitting in bed with my Russian girlfriend at the time. And then he's like, she was talking on the phone and I listened to her. And then he said something about how that's where the joke came from. Where he heard her talking. He's like, yeah, it just sounds like you're talking backwards. And then he's like, they ran the clip. Then Trevor Noah's got some jokes about that as well.
Very similar.
He's like, that's the first one.
Oh, shit.
And then he's like, the second one was a talking to, again, I'm paraphrasing, forgive me if I'm wrong. He's doing crowd work and he's talking to someone that has a Trinidadian woman in the crowd. And he's like, then he had a Trinidadian accent. He's like, what Trinidadian do you know in Africa?
That was hilarious.
Right?
I don't fucking know no Trinidadian. That was hilarious.
But I need to watch this clip.
Yeah. He just called him out and he's like, yo, he took that one from me too. And he's like, I called him out, but this is when he was getting hit up for some tweets that he put out.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't want to be
buried.
To like, to push it.
It's not that it got buried. Yeah. And again, this is based on the clip, right? He basically goes that he didn't want to also jump on that bandwagon while everyone's already kind of drowning him, right? Yeah. But he goes, they had a little conversation and Trevor's like, oh, what jokes did I steal? And then he's like, he shares it with him, but then he continued doing it.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yo, what the hell was that?
Right.
And then he even admits to a joke that he stole. He's like, I
and
stole
that's the part that I rated the most. Yeah.
But
not that he stole it. Yeah. It's that it was similar. Then he called up dude and was like, yo, I got a bit.
Like I got an idea from you from a joke.
Yeah. And he's like, he broke down the whole joke, and dude's like, no, it's similar, but it ain't the same because the punchline, But
I rate him for that.
Exactly. He had enough.
But he's from the ends though. That's what you do. So.
Exactly. There's so many similarities to this guy. It's crazy. Like he used to box and all that too. And I have a couple of questions for him. I'm gonna run these questions.
Who used to box?
Russell Peters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Russell Peters is like. I'm gonna sound like a dick writer now, but like I don't even care at this point.
You know what's funny too? He used to do behind the scenes stuff in the television industry too.
Oh,
did he?
Yeah, it's just funny how you connect.
He's a DJ. He's a DJ.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of these guys, but even Trevor Noah used to DJ. Like, actually, you could relate to what he used to do.
Because Russell Peters.
Yo, I had West End up.
Yeah,
I was a plug.
Yeah,
I was a plug back then.
But I still remember the CD that I got. I bought Eminem CD off you. I was just like, it's funny.
It's my first side hustle.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
That's a good catalog that you had there.
Yeah, I did.
Bring up a fucking binder, bro.
Binder.
Yeah. That was wild. Yeah. Back to that though. So
it's sickening sometimes how you and I relate in so many ways, yo.
Why?
I know, like that was my hustle. Same shit.
At Naki?
Yes.
Oh no, man.
Yo.
Who's working for who?
I sold to Naki.
Hear you, but you sold to Naki. Get out of here.
Whatever, I was your plug, bro. Get out of here.
CDMU. Oh man. Now the two questions that I had for Russell. One was, yo, did you ever box at Bramley Boxing Club? Cause rest in peace, Peter Showerman. He's like, Russell might have been there at a certain time, and that was the person that kind of opened up the club. So this is directly to you. I want to know if you did that. And secondly, I respect the fact that you said that you stole those 8 words, but there's this one joke that I remember hearing him say and hearing it on BET Comedy, and I want to know who came up with that first.
Well, do you remember the joke?
I do remember the joke.
Okay, all right. What was the joke?
The joke is basically like
it was Comic View, by the way.
It was comedy.
Oh yeah,
comedy. Yo, don't fuck
and
that
who?
up, yo. Like,
do you know
some respect on our thing, yo.
Do you know who said it on
farmers?
Comic View?
You guys got mad when I said farmers? Or
bro, shut up, man.
All right, sorry. What are you saying?
I'm gonna bring a field hockey stick to this guy's windshield.
Nah, man, a cricket bat. Take the cricket bat. Make more damage.
What were you saying?
Nah, India came in second in the World Cup still.
Bro.
Cricket bats could take a seat.
This year. But anyways, go on.
I feel like you're about to say something.
No, I was talking about
the joke was, and
what
I'm paraphrasing,
the joke was and who the comedian was.
I don't remember who the comedian was on. What did you say it was called?
Comic View.
I don't remember who that was at the time. But the joke is basically, I'm paraphrasing. It's someone from Los Angeles, and they're like, "Yo, I'm African American. I'm African American, right? You go to Africa, and Africans ain't feeling you." And then he's basically like getting surrounded by a bunch of Africans. He's like, "Yo, I'm from Los Angeles. Yo, I ain't from Africa." And like he's just basically repping that more. I remember him saying the same thing. So I'm just trying to remember. That didn't even sound funny, but yo, tell the joke over again too, please. And I just remember hearing it in two different places. So I want to know, is that like what happened there? Who took that from who? Because
I feel like there's always like a super, super fine line when it comes to like comedians and like where their jokes come from and how they do it and how they derive from it. And like, as you being like a comedian, a stand-up comedian as well, there's one that's being being one. There's one that's like in mainstream right now, which is like very, very prevalent, that he made jokes about like trauma, and they went off in a very, very horrible way. And he's like in the Matt Rife.
Yeah, Matt Rife. Okay, good.
And he's about to get canceled, or he's getting canceled. He is getting canceled. And the reason that I say that is that because like all of his stuff was crowd work, right? Like that's all he put. So there's this guy. He's your typical, like, he's good looking, like white straight male.
I think he got plastic surgery on his lips.
On his jaw.
Not his lips. Those lips are fucking huge. Pause.
So anyways, and what his main like demographic of like of audiences is women. And so he initially he got a Netflix special because of all of his TikTok stuff. It was not funny. It was not funny. I watched it and I'm like, oh no, I thought he was really funny.
You're not wrong.
And so it was not funny. And his like opening joke was about like domestic violence, right? So this is the thing. Eddie Murphy made a joke. I don't remember which like show it was, but it's where he's wearing the leather suit.
Delirious,
yeah, maybe. That one, the red leather suit.
Shout out.
So Eddie. He makes a joke about it too, right? But like
different time.
I don't think it's different time. It's the context and in the way in which he delivered the joke. Like Matt Rife he's just not the way he's delivering and what he's doing. And then he goes on podcasts after that when he gets all this backlash from like his Netflix special. Then he doubled down on saying like, I don't give a fuck about my like female audience. Like they just watch me because I like look good or whatever the case may be. Okay. But I'm paraphrasing again, right?
Real bad man.
Nah, but he's not though. But he is not.
What part of it is
comedians don't really take it back though.
No, but this. So this is the thing, right? And I get that's what I'm saying. Like it's a fine. Walk it back. It's a fine line, but you are. One, you're canceling out.
Kramer took it back quick.
Yeah, but also look what Kramer said and did. And it's the same thing. So, but I'm being serious. Like even with they were comparing Matt Rife first to Gary Owen, and Gary Owen is like the token white comedian on Comic View or on like black circuits, right? And they were saying that to like Matt Rife, like, oh, are you trying to be like the next Gary Owen? And he's like, don't pigeonhole me. Like I don't want to be known as that. Then it was the same thing for women, right? And he's like, don't pigeonhole me. I don't want to be known for that. So then what he does is that he attacks that demographic and then gets alienated. Where was I going with this? I'm trying to remember how I'm circling it back to what you were saying.
Your Duke, it's beside you guys.
I'm literally trying to remember where I was going with this.
That's what happens. It's a fine line. Eddie Murphy stealing the joke or not, I guess, apologizing for it.
I don't even know. I'm not even saying for him to apologize. I just feel like some of these apologies are like, you don't want to apologize. And the only reason you're apologizing is because you're being canceled. And like, I don't think like comedians make jokes about life. So like, I get that part, but I just think that there's a fine line within that.
What do you mean? There's a fine line within that? I don't understand that.
So like if you're making jokes about things that happen in life.
Yeah.
But there's certain, I guess, I don't know. I get, that's where I'm trying to.
There's no fine line, man.
I was going to say, I had a feeling you were going to say that.
I'm trying to navigate it. Like, I don't know.
I'll compare it to rap in a way, right? And shout out Styles P. Because remember when shout out Drake, when the whole Drake thing and the Pusha T thing happened, right? And Drake basically goes, yo, there's a line that you crossed. You shouldn't have said that about so-and-so, right? Who was it? The 666, the whatever, the buddy that's sick.
Takashi?
40, that's right.
40?
Yeah. But then,
that line, yeah, 40, producer, yeah.
And then Style Peace comes on and he's like, yo, you're great, you're the GOAT, whatever, like just to make Drake feel good. But he's like, yo, in this realm, everything goes.
Yeah.
Everything goes.
Yeah.
So as much as I agree with you that I wasn't laughing at the first maybe 5 or 10 minutes and I turned it off and I went back into it just because I wanted to watch it again and just understand it, I don't really think there's a line. Maybe like, I'm not saying go pull a Kramer and start saying N-words and stuff like that.
I think there's a line.
Even though
I don't mean to interrupt you. I don't mean that. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. So you're right. Find the button. Find the button.
It's okay.
Find the button. Go on. But like, I just mean there's a fine line in the delivery of your joke. I think you can joke about many things.
Yeah.
But I think in the way in which he delivered it, that's the line that he crossed.
Like
that's
it just wasn't funny.
It wasn't funny,
That's
and
different.
it wasn't.
That's different.
But I think if he had the correct delivery, I don't think it would be all of this canceling about him. Like I don't think so. Because Eddie Murphy had the same type of joke, and he wasn't canceled back then nor now. Even when you bring up things that other people say, like from 10 years ago when they tried to cancel like Kevin Hart about making a joke about the LGBTQ or whatever the case may be, like you're not gonna get. It's not getting brought up now
you're not
for him to
making
get
everybody
canceled.
happy, bro. Someone's gonna be there. Like I remember Kevin Hart saying, he had a problem. He's like, I don't think that my kid's school respects my celebrity enough. He's like, they're asking me to host something there or whatever. And I'm paraphrasing too. And he's like something along the lines of there was a people at the picket fence or whatever, right? And he's like, I don't want these same picketer fence people getting upset. I'm completely off with what it was. But he's like, I don't want everyone to show up to my thing and start, edit this whole thing. Point being, you're not gonna be able to make everybody happy. I can see like his delivery, maybe it wasn't funny, but if it was funny, people are gonna back you up. I don't even know the joke. I just know that he's getting a lot of heat right now. But I remember what Jerry, oh my God. Gervais, what's his first name?
Jerry Gervais?
Ricky Gervais. Yeah. Yo, I feel like I've said this before too, but that episode with him and Jerry Seinfeld, whatever, comedians and
in the car
getting coffee,
conversations with comedians getting coffee, whatever.
Thank you. You would think I would know all this, right? This just shows how off the map I am. Yo, we're trying to figure that whole off the grid thing out. Pause. But he goes, and they're laughing together, and he's like, yo. Back in the day, they used to have all these people that would argue with the government or the church, or whoever was in power. In today's world, he's like, they just have us, referring to comedians. Yeah. And as much as he was joking or serious in that moment or made it like a joke, I think it's a fact.
Vladimir Zelensky, dog. The president of Ukraine?
Yeah.
He's a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
Not at all.
I didn't know that either.
What? You guys didn't know that?
Not at all.
They're saying that's how he's just placed in position for this. Yeah.
Whoa. Man's a comedian, yo.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that.
Even
you ain't laughing or joking now, though. I could tell you.
You don't know that. He could be. You don't know what's wrong in his bank or what's really happening. Like,
fair enough.
50, even laughing to the bank.
You know what kind of material he's coming up with right now, too, yo?
Who knows? Imagine he makes a comeback. Performs in Russia.
That would be what?
Too much?
Yeah. That's another line.
I'm not gonna lie, I missed it still. But
Yeah, that
you can watch it back.
Pump it up.
Dual button? Okay.
It just happened that way. But going back to that, I don't think you're crossing a line. I think if the delivery makes it funny, cool. But if you got to say something, you're gonna say it, man.
You are narrowing your market a little bit by
for sure. I want to know what the joke was. Do you know what the joke was?
It was about domestic violence. I don't know. I can't paraphrase it, but like it's not like I was watching it and I'm like, this is just not fun. Like I watched it for like I went into like his Netflix special for probably like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to go back to it now. Well, you just promoted it. But going back to
I'm not promoting it.
Well, you know what I mean. We're talking about it.
I mean, yeah.
Going back to the plagiarism part, that I can see that happening. But if it's word for word, like topics, premises, they're going to get copied. Who did it better?
I mean, of course.
Right? Like
there's only so much that everyone can talk about. So yeah.
every comedian talks about it too, man. You end up stealing someone's something. But if you're doing it on purpose, like you're going out to take it, that's dirty. But if you come up with the same concept, like here, this is the funniest thing ever, right? As far as I thought this was original until I got like
told that it wasn't.
Yeah. I thought I was like the biggest genius on the planet. I was gonna make this whole joke about how women don't like giving blowjobs because of the word job. Right? And I'm like, oh, genius! Everyone's gonna fucking die laughing. And then Rick Chrome's like, are you kidding me? Like we this has been going on from.
I was gonna say, bro, that seems like some low hanging fruit.
Yeah, it did. But to me, the light just went off. Like, so yeah, like bad example. I'm gonna make myself look bad.
Yeah, you can do better. You've done better.
Yeah.
I still want to know how bad my farmers thing was. Like, how bad was it? Am I canceled?
I think Pree canceled you.
You're canceled in Brampton. Better not show your fucking face up there.
The apocalypse happens, you're getting no fucking produce.
Yeah. No farmers, no food.
Preach.
Before we even move on though, I gotta speak on something quick. Speaking of India, speaking of I guess Russell Peters, Trevor Noah, India, Africa. Gotta make a correction still. Last episode I said there was more people.
Was it the last episode?
Was it last episode still? Yeah. I said there's more, the population of India is greater than the population of Africa. I said that and it's not.
Wow.
It's just not.
Could have fooled me.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing. So many times.
But that's a big, like, also India is like a country, Africa is a continent.
Exactly. But
so it's a huge, is the margin even that big?
It's not that big. It's not that big. India is the most populated country in the world right now. And Africa, again, is a continent. Mm-hmm. And I was talking out of my ass. I just figured because
I mean, it makes sense.
You would think, right?
So,
no, but then
you're basing it. Sorry to cut you up, but you're basing it on a continent. But I feel like wouldn't India have more than South America or North America?
Yes,
like other continents. Like
I would think. Let me fall back.
True,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I hear you.
Can't make this a thing. But yeah, no, it's Africa's got like, I think it's like what 200 million. Is it?
Africa?
The difference.
Million?
No, I think it's like 4 million.
No, it's only a difference of 4 million?
No, it's not.
You don't have to make this correction if it's only 4 million.
No, it's not. It's more than 4 million.
It has to be.
Nah, man. I swear it was like...
Here I go.
40 million.
I had checked too.
Hang on.
40, no.
I want to know who made you make this correction. Who brought this to your attention?
Watching it back.
Yeah,
I thought I was just like, yo, because I was just talking out of myself. I did it myself. Because in the moment, I was just talking out of my ass.
Maybe it might have been
spitting
40
facts unless someone corrects me.
40 mil. I was just talking out of my ass. Okay. You know what I mean? And I was just like, you know what? Let me actually go figure that out.
Good for
and
you.
then I saw it and I was just like, oh shit.
Good for you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yo, big up to all my African listeners, big up to all my Indian listeners, but facts are facts, you know what I mean?
Big up to all my listeners.
God damn.
This guy's getting all that love from those ground.
Hey, what can I say? You know what I mean?
Damn. On that note, then I guess that's a perfect segue because we got some engagement, man. A lot of people had something to say
about what in particular.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. We got a couple. All right. So
Let me take a drink first.
Same.
Yeah, you guys can do that.
Because who knows what the comments are saying.
That part.
It's a little bit of everything. Still, it's all in I guess good nature. There was a comment made about culture in the US about wearing your shoes inside or all the time.
No.
Okay.
Oh, you hit me like that, bro?
Yeah, we got a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, we got something from my man from Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
But he now resides in Mississauga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If you're looking for a realtor in the Mississauga area,
all right, shout him out.
Shout out to Channing Prater.
Okay.
And he's like, no, that does not fly.
Yeah,
Yeah, his mom would beat him if he's walking around with.
In back home, like when he was in the U.S.
Yes,
I'm curious about his ethnicity.
Yeah.
I can't help but wonder.
His name is Channing.
Prater, Virginia. Take a guess.
Pretty sure he's white.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bingo. Ding, ding, ding. Lottery button. Let's hit that.
Winner Gagnon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
wait, where did he grow up?
Virginia?
Yeah.
VA?
Born and raised.
Oh, maybe that's, I don't know.
Winner Gagnon.
Because my cousins, like, they're all in Connecticut and they take their shoes off, but again, they're immigrants.
Exactly.
Like, and they're Indian. So,
Yeah.
like, that's. That's different.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
I almost hate every time you
Good
mention
to know.
cousins now.
Like what?
I almost hate every time you mention cousins now.
Why?
Like, how do you have so much family?
Because my family's big.
Exactly. Did you not just understand the population in India, bro? I'm on the same tip as her, by the way. I got all that too.
I got a big family.
Yeah.
Barbados ain't nowhere close to
It's one like little. That's a drop. It's a
blip.
I feel like I have a decent sized family too, but I feel like
shut up, man.
every second like a cousin.
No, I totally understand that.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go to the second one. We did a little poll on TikTok. Yo, I need more people to start. If you're not already following
follow us on TikTok.
Yeah, and IG, and everything else for that matter.
And YouTube, subscribe, do it all.
You got to do
all of it.
And
Only going up
engage.
this year.
Yo, everybody, and we were having a conversation about this before too, because a lot of. Go ahead.
No, you go.
No, okay. You want me to go? God damn.
It's your birthday. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got some time still.
All right.
There's a lot of people that and like friends and friends of friends that will make a comment or
message on the ones
or have exactly. Yo,
talk in the comments.
Please do that.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah. Or follow,
stop linking
or
me. Don't link me.
Yeah, we all
don't link me. Go
respond.
tell one of your friends. Don't link me.
Yeah. So again, TikTok's gotten pretty good for that. A lot of people have been engaging. We'll say the Diddy take. The question was, has Diddy, Puff Daddy, had a hit in the last 10 or 15 years?
Oh, good question.
91%.
No.
And
that's just public opinion, though, right? That's not
last 10
public
years.
Opinion. That's public opinion.
And the thing is that, like I was saying before, like none of his songs are his songs.
Yeah, you know,
like it's every feature, every this that.
This is just shy of like 100 people.
I want to go check the demographics on that because I want to know what generation was that like was speaking there because.
That's fair.
Like he
so
has
first of all, only our generation.
He's nominated for a Grammy. So
only
what Grammy is he nominated for?
He's nominated for a Grammy. I don't know.
In the last 10 years?
Right now, the Grammy's coming up. He's nominated.
Nah, that's not happening.
So the other thing is that the generation would be ours because the younger generation probably doesn't know him, and if they do know him, they knew him off of some type of feature, off of something.
He's on features now. He's got like a bunch of features
like
with French Montana
off
and stuff
of
like that.
Some
Mind
feature.
You. Okay, but you and I think can relate to where we still keep current with music. These two don't. So I think people of our demographic don't listen to as much current music. We've had this conversation.
What's your definition of current music though? Because you say hip hop. I'm up to date with current music. It's just not. I'm not up to date with current music as far as hip hop.
Okay, well, hip hop then. Yeah, hip hop. Yeah. So like,
shout out Ludovico and Adi. Yeah. Yeah. PMS, man.
We'll get back to that.
Whoever he said, follow and subscribe.
That part. Yo, that music's beautiful, straight up. But we got one more. That we gotta give a quick one too. Let me just quickly read the message.
Also, engage, comment. You can get shout out on our podcast. So
that too.
Drop your businesses too. Like if you guys are trying to do that.
Yeah,
it's Christmas. It's holiday time coming up.
Hey,
drop your small businesses. Like we'll shout you out. Like you know what I mean.
One of the things I was gonna say for the New Year's, if anybody wants to sponsor a fridge, this is a fridge for anybody who don't know. So if you have a drink that you have, I think Junior Vibes. No.
Yeah.
Anybody who has a drink line, we have stuff in our cups, so we had a quick conversation about that.
Even though he said that we don't do it, we do it. So
shout out Junior Vibes.
You said that we don't drink on air. We do.
Oh, well, I mean, whatever.
I heard that and I was kind of just like,
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna let it ride.
So anyone that has a drink, anything like that wants a shout out, a little bit of spotlight on your business or anything like that, drop your business in the comments. Let us know. Send us something. We could definitely review.
I don't remember
some attention.
I don't remember the exact comment that we had made, but shout out to Monica. She basically goes, there was a conversation that we're having on how to communicate and how to forgive and how to get over certain things that spoke to her. Mm-hmm. And again, she reached out, messaged that. So yeah, shout out to you as well. And put it in the comments next time. Yeah.
Well,
or if anybody has a topic that they want us to talk about,
that part.
Also, drop that in the comments.
Yeah, plug the board in at the end again, I guess. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're definitely open to suggestions.
Well, before we go, big up your thing.
Check out Body Ammo, www. www.bodyammo.ca. You can also catch me at Makeway, which is located at 91 Walnut Street in Toronto, right beside Liberty Village.
Straight.
SUP gang. So make sure you're here. Tapped in again next week.
It worked, right?
It works still.
Gang,
it works.
gang. All day.
It works.
Gang.
If it was your first time here, welcome. If it was your last time here, please close the door.
Just take a seat and watch the next episode.
But hit us in the comments, hit us in the reviews, let us know how you're feeling with what's going on over here.
Speak your perspective.
But that's all that we're doing over here. So we'll see you again next week.
Support.
Actually, you know what? Before we go, support local. Just because it's
as we become international.
We'll go out on this note, yo.